Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kevin. For those of you that are new, welcome. Today we are talking about sensitive skin and all the products I love to use when my skin is acting really sensitive. I guess more so sensitized skin or irritated skin. I don't really have sensitive skin. My skin's more so normal. It gears more towards the dry side, but for the most part, pretty normal skin and normal skin issues. However, we all deal with sensitized skin, especially dealing with like overexfoliation or just using too many harsh products. The weather's getting drier, so my skin is more prone to irritation and sensitivity. So today we're going to talk about all the products that I love to use when my skin is acting up, when it's not cooperating. These are the products that I use. I do want to thank Hero Cosmetics for sponsoring a portion of today's video. We're going to talk a little bit about their sunscreen in a moment. I know you've seen this on my channel before. I will leave the video up above where I dive in deep into this sunscreen. So with that all being said, also, look how cute. I love Baby Yoda. All right, anyways, with that being said, let's get right into this video. So when your skin is sensitive or acting irritated, a lot of times it deals with a damaged skin barrier. So these are products that I use also just when my skin barrier is messed up. Sensitized skin and a damaged skin barrier go hand in hand. Damaging your skin barrier, it can happen when you're using chemical exfoliants too often, when you're overusing retinols, vitamin C's, the weather or the environment can also mess up your skin barrier. A lot of times you realize that your skin barrier is damaged when you put on products and they start to sting or burn. Products that don't normally do that or shouldn't do that, that's an indication that your skin barrier is damaged. One of the products, which is today's sponsor, is this one by Hero Cosmetics. This is the Force Shield Super Light Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30. It's a 100% mineral sunscreen, which is honestly the way to go if ever you deal with sensitive skin. Now, I love myself a chemical sunscreen, but not when my skin is irritated or sensitized. I just feel like chemical sunscreens can irritate your skin further if you're dealing with any type of irritation. There are some that's going to be like more sensitive skin friendly, but I just feel like a 100% mineral sunscreen is honestly the way to go, and you're not going to worry about any further irritation. This one is made with zinc oxide. It's at 17.53% zinc oxide. Zinc oxide is the preferred out of the two mineral filters, but there's also titanium dioxide. Both are totally fine, FDA approved. I just see a lot of dermatologists and estheticians. They really recommend zinc oxide over titanium dioxide, so that's just something to note. One of the reasons I love this sunscreen is just because of how lightweight it is. A lot of mineral sunscreens are not really elegant on the skin. They leave an extreme white cast. They're really thick, really goopy. Some of them honestly feel like Elmer's glue on your face. This one is not that. This one's really comfortable on the skin. It's really good if you deal with acne, and honestly, when you're dealing with irritation or sensitivity, sometimes you're dealing with redness as well. Well, this one will fight against that redness because it has a green tint to it. Let me show you this tint. It's actually really beautiful. All right, so he's so cute. All right, this is the green tint that it has. It's a very light green tint that honestly blends out into the skin really nicely. And what this does, it's just ever so slightly fighting against that redness in your skin. Now this is going to be great if you have eczema, just redness in general, if you're dealing with any type of post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation that's red, or again, if you're dealing with sensitivity and you just kind of have this overall redness of your skin, like when your skin's just angry and irritated. This green tint is going to be really nice for that. Also, as I continue rubbing, you can see that there's not really a white cast, which is really nice because a lot of sunscreens, mineral sunscreens specifically, they will leave a white cast. This one is pretty good. On my skin tone, it works really well. I see absolutely no white cast on my skin tone. After reapplying throughout the day, sometimes I do see a slight white cast, but other than that, I feel like this is really, really nice. With all that being said, let's talk about the ingredients. As I said earlier, this is a 100% zinc oxide sunscreen. Zinc oxide fights against UVA and UVB rays. You can think UVA for aging, UVB for burning. That's just how I keep it simple. And this fights against both of them. It has a few antioxidants in here. They call that complex green surge. Antioxidants in sunscreen is really, really good. During the daytime, what I like to think about is just protecting my skin, and that deals with both sunscreen and antioxidants. So having both in here is really nice. And also antioxidants like boost the protection of your sunscreen too. So that's perfect, and I absolutely love to see antioxidants in a sunscreen. They have a few other ingredients in here that I always like to see in my skincare products. Some of those include green tea, turmeric, glycerin. This also has rice and vitamin E. I love rice in my skincare. Rice is really good. It's underrated. There's just a lot of good stuff in here, and like the elegance of it on the skin and the good ingredients that are in here, how it doesn't exacerbate any irritation or sensitivity. This is a great option, especially when you are sensitive. Definitely check this out. I wear it a lot lately. It's under my makeup right now. It's really comfortable on the skin, really sits well with makeup. Highly recommend, again, a full review on my channel, and this will be linked in the description box below. Now we're gonna start off with cleansers because cleansing is the first step in your skincare routine, obviously, but also cleansing the skin can be the most damaging step of your skincare routine. And I feel like we don't think about it very often. So what we're needing, especially when our skin is sensitive, I mean, I like to have a gentle cleanser always, but when your skin is sensitive, especially, it's good to have a gentle hydrating cleanser. This is one of my favorites. It's probably the most boring cleanser out there. This is by Vanna Cream. It's the Gentle Facial Cleanser. This has literally nothing added into it. It's just a basic hydrating cleanser. It's filled with some humectants, so it's hydrating, so it's not going to strip your skin when cleansing. It's free of fragrance. I mean, look at this. Free of dyes, free of fragrance, masking fragrance, lanolin, parabens, formal, whatever, and other preservatives. A simple, basic cleanser. But one thing to note about this one is it's actually pretty elegant on the skin. It comes to a really mild lather, I would say, which gives you the satisfaction of actually cleaning your skin, because a lot of like those gentle hydrating cleansers, you feel like you're rubbing freaking lotion on your face. And that's not really the most pleasant experience when you're cleaning your skin. So this is a really nice one. It gives you that satisfaction, but again, it's really, really gentle. This is probably the most gentle cleanser I've ever used. And so whenever my skin is acting up, really sensitive, really irritated, this is the one I grab. I will always have this on my shelf in my bathroom, literally at all times. The other one I really like is this one by Selfless by Hyram. This is the Centella and Green Tea Daily Gel Cleanser. Now I love this cleanser in general, but I wanted to grab this one because of the Centella and the green tea. You saw green tea in that sunscreen. We didn't see Centella necessarily, but both of these ingredients are so good if your skin is irritated or sensitive. Green tea is really, really calming to the skin. Centella is amazing. It is so soothing to the skin. I love to see Centella in literally every single freaking step of my skincare routine. In a cleanser, it's really soothing to the skin. Again, it's just fighting against that super harsh step that cleansing is in our skincare routine. We just want soothing, hydrating ingredients thrown into our cleanser so we're not getting that irritation or stripping sensation. This one is so calming to the skin. A lot of times a gel cleanser really scares me because they can be really drying. This one is not that. This formula is so good. So calming to the skin, not irritating, not stripping. It comes to a pretty nice lather, like a medium mild lather, I would say. But similar to the Vanicream one, this really cleans your skin, gives you the satisfaction of actually cleansing your skin while still being gentle and nourishing to the skin. All right, let's move on to a moisturizer. Actually, okay, first of all, you're not gonna see a lot of serums in this video. I don't think we have any serums. And part of the reason is because when your skin is sensitive, when your skin is irritated, you really need to simplify your routine. I'm somebody that loves a long, elaborate skincare routine, but when your skin is irritated or sensitized, that is not the way to go. You wanna keep it simple. You wanna keep the things in your skincare routine simple, like that Vanicream one, free of fragrance. That's probably the way to go. You just want simplicity. Okay, now back to this baby. This is one of the best moisturizers I have ever used. This one's by Stratia. It is the liquid gold. And let me tell you, outside of it just being gold, it is the perfect name. This is literally gold for your skin. I just need to read you the ingredients. Okay. Niacinamide, rosehip oil, which is one of my favorite oils. It's so good if you have acne prone skin. Sea buckthorn oil, dimethicone, glycerin, squalane. You notice how I said dimethicone? I actually really like dimethicone in my skincare. It's a really nice occlusive ingredient, really good for repairing the skin, just like trapping in moisture. It also has ceramides. It has a couple different ceramides. Ceramides are so good if your skin is irritated or sensitive because it's just gonna help strengthen your skin. Ceramides are like the building blocks of your skin. So when that skin barrier is damaged, ceramides are like a necessity. It's gonna help build that skin barrier back up. This is lightweight on the skin, yet still moisturizing enough, especially for me with dry skin. Right now it's getting colder, still so comfortable on the skin. The gold blends out really nicely. I'm just obsessed with this. Let me show you the gold though. All right, look at this. Oh, look at that. It's literally gold. One thing I can say about this is it doesn't always blend into my facial hair very nicely, but if you just keep rubbing it and like go over with like a little tissue or paper towel, it's literally fine. But it just blends out as you keep rubbing it. It's just an amazing, amazing moisturizer. I also just want to note, you can use any of these products even when your skin is not sensitive. I mean, this is my regular go-to moisturizer just because of how good it is. And honestly, all these soothing, like really hydrating, nourishing ingredients, they're good in general, not just when your skin is irritated. Next, I want to get into slugging because I think slugging is really an essential part of your skincare routine when your skin is irritated or damaged. Slugging is essentially putting petrolatum or petroleum jelly onto the skin. It's going to act as the most occlusive layer you could possibly put on your skin. And what that does, it's just going to help repair your damaged skin and it's going to lock in all that moisture. I think it's really essential. This one is like the go-to one that everybody knows. The CeraVe Healing Ointment, it's honestly just great for damaged skin, cracked skin, dry skin, just anything. I only use this at night because of how greasy it is. But every single time my skin is irritated, this is something that really helps me like get past that and get back to my normal skin. So this one's great. I do want to offer some alternatives because it's very, very greasy on the skin and you're going to slip all over your pillowcase at night, which is like fine, but I just don't want that every night. So this is one you might have seen on TikTok. People are using this as a makeup primer, which honestly, I recommend. It's really, really great. But just for damaged skin, this is honestly amazing. This is the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm. I love this baby. So this is essentially a really, really thick, nourishing balm for the skin that's packed with Centella Asiatica. You heard that before in this video. Centella Stella Asiatica is just so good at soothing the skin. Honestly, I've been wearing a mask. I started this new job and sometimes I have to wear like a K95 mask, and a lot of times it's so irritating right in my facial hair. This is one of the only things that will really calm down that area. It is so nourishing to the skin. It is very, very thick, like super occlusive. Like this is gonna feel thick on you, but I love it and it's so repairing. Part of it is because of how thick it is. You know, this is again gonna form a barrier on your skin and really help to lock in moisture while also being just soothing and repairing with all those great ingredients in here. This has ingredients like shea butter, dimethicone, it has the vitamin B5, metacasticide. It's just really great. I highly recommend you check this out. It's gonna be great if you have irritated skin. Another alternative to Slugging, which I've absolutely been loving lately, is this one by Ren. This is the Evercalm Overnight Recovery Balm. Now at first, I'm just gonna be honest, I hated this product, but I think mine was like melted. So this is it now. It's all formed. I like put it in the fridge for like a little bit and it honestly just made it so much better. It was just melted and like overly liquidy and like oily that I was like, ew, what is this? But once it like hardened again, ooh, this is pretty much the CeraVe Healing Ointment, but so much more elegant on the skin. Really repairing, really soothing, really great for dry skin, especially as it's getting colder. I've been loving this at night. This, along with the La Roche-Posay and the CeraVe Healing Ointment, it's my last step of my routine. Only at night because I don't really want that really like thick layer on during the day. Super recovered. My skin feels so good when I wake up, like super nourished. Absolutely love this one. Honestly, their whole Evercalm line is really great. Last thing we are going to talk about today is the Rescue Balm by Hero Cosmetics. However, this one is plus Red Correct. It is a color correcting green cream that is so good at repairing the skin. If you've tried the regular Rescue Balm by Hero Cosmetics, which I feel like a lot of us have and a lot of us are absolutely obsessed with, this is that, just adding in that green tint that really corrects any redness in the skin. Very similar to their sunscreen, just in a Rescue Balm format. Amazing, I know. This has things like shea butter, panthenol, peptides, along with those color correcting pigments. It's really great, honestly, if you pop pimples, which I know you should not, but I also know we all do it. Honestly, this is gonna be great for just healing that damaged skin. It blends out, oh, that's a lot. Before I blend it in, this is the green tint. It blends in really easily. I just need to do it here because that is too much. Okay, green tint, all right, let's go. It automatically blends into like this peachy tone, which blends into the skin really nicely. If you deal with redness, this is really great for you. If you deal with redness after acne, I use this kind of as like a spot treatment, just to cover up that spot if you don't want that pigmentation like all over. But you can use this all over too, and it offers you slight coverage too. So that is it for all of my go-to products when my skin is irritated or sensitized. Honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, it happens way more than I like to admit. I try so many products that I just get like too into myself, and all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, my skin can really handle all these exfoliants. It's not the case. Let's be gentle with our skin, people. Let me know down below what your favorite products are when your skin is sensitized. We need the assistance, please. All of my favorites, all the products in this video will be listed down below. Definitely check them out. Thank you again to Hero Cosmetics for sponsoring a portion of today's video. The sunscreen will be listed down below in the description box. Definitely check it out, and again, check out that review that I have on my channel. Before you go, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. We would love to have you join. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out with me. Please go take care of that sensitive skin. And until next time, see you later. Be safe. Bye, guys.